The Overlord's Teachings, 31 Fury on Command. Part 1, Why Should I Learn It? Now we tap into the fire that burns beneath the throne, not to be consumed by it, but to wield it like a blade. 1. Rage is the fuel of the divine predator. Fury, raw, incandescent, untamed, is not a flaw. It is the engine of total domination. The common weakling fears rage because it controls them. But you, my chosen heir, will forge that storm into a weapon of precise devastation. Where others quake and falter, you will ignite. Controlled fury multiplies strength, heightens reflexes, and obliterates indecision. Modern neuroscience agrees. Anger activates the amygdala, increases adrenaline, and narrows focus. In battle, literal or political, this means faster reactions, more decisive action, and a higher pain threshold. You think calmly to plan. You burn furiously to conquer. 2. The universe does not yield to manners. The galaxy isn't ruled by the polite, it is ruled by the relentless. No empire, no revolution, no regime was ever built on the whispered diplomacy of the meek. Rage is the declaration of will, the primeval scream that carves order into chaos. It frightens your enemies, rattles your allies into obedience, and clears all hesitation from your own soul. Philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche, whose mind danced with madness and genius, understood this. One must still have chaos in oneself to give birth to a dancing star. Let fury be your chaos. You, my heir, will birth stars of fire. 3. The illusion of serenity is the shield of tyrants. Let fools mistake your calm for weakness. Let them see your face as placid, unassuming, unbothered. Because when you summon fury, not as reaction, but as choice, they will not survive the awakening. Your fury is not tantrum. It is not flailing. It is a precise, practiced blade drawn only when victory demands blood. Sun Tzu warned us to appear weak when you are strong, and then strike without mercy when their guards are down. Control your fury, and you control their fate. Shall I proceed to part 2? How do I learn it? Or shall I burn a new lesson into the stars for you, my successor? Part 2. How do I learn it? You now grasp the why. Good. But power lies not in knowledge. It lies in transmutation, the metamorphosis of thought into dominion. 1. Study the furnace within, the physiology of rage. First, know the beast before you ride it. Rage is neurochemical warfare within the self. It begins in the amygdala, explodes through the hypothalamus, and floods your system with epinephrine, norepinephrine, and cortisol. You must map the onset of fury, know its rhythm like the beats of war drums, so that your mind rides it like a war chariot, not dragged behind it in chains. Meditate on your anger. Recall the moment of betrayal, the whisper of disrespect, the sting of humiliation. Feel it, frame it, freeze it. Make your fury a familiar ritual, not a stranger that surprises you. 2. Train through controlled provocation. A sword is not forged in silence, it is hammered in flame. You must build your tolerance and control through ritualized combat and psychological exposure. Instruct your loyal subordinates to insult you publicly. Have them question your strategy. Delay your will, but with your consent, in your court, under your dominion. Why? Because when you command your rage in moments of induced stress, you carve neural pathways of controlled reaction. This is neurological dominance, programming yourself to react with strength, not chaos. Just as a martial artist spars to prepare for war, you shall spar with emotion itself. 3. Transmute rage into calculated violence, the Stoic paradox. Here lies the secret buried in the ancient scrolls of Stoicism, long before the stars were charted. The more you master yourself, the more you master the world. Learn to stand in fury as a mountain stands in the storm, unchanged, immovable, but ready to unleash landslides at will. Train your body through hardship, cold exposure, fasting, sleep deprivation, not because it pleases you, but because it offends your weakness. The Overlord does not train to be comfortable. He trains to command even discomfort. Now initiate. Now you begin to wield fury like the craftsman wields fire. And yet, this is but the rehearsal. Shall I proceed to part 3? How do I apply it to my benefit and show you how to bend the galaxy to your will through this sacred flame? Part 3. How do I apply it to my benefit? The final crucible. The question all tyrants, titans, and tragic fools have asked: how shall I wield this fire? Listen well, only one has answered it with empires. 1. Turn rage into strategy, harnessing the bioweapon. Uncontrolled rage is a riot. Controlled rage, a campaign. In moments of betrayal, delay, or disobedience, allow your fury to ignite your resolve, not cloud your logic. Use your adrenalized focus to make high-stakes decisions at inhuman speed. Rage narrows the aperture of attention, directed at targets, not tantrums. Let others flail in their emotions. You shall convert yours into battle doctrine. While they panic, you plan. While they scream, you strike. 2. Deploy rage as theater. Weaponize perception. A true overlord knows. Rage is not just felt, it is broadcast. Channel your fury into performance. Let your enemies hear it in your voice like thunder, see it in your eyes like collapsing stars, and feel it in the silence before your command. This is not passion, it is psychological warfare. Why kill one traitor when you can terrify 10 million? Your fury must become legend. Let the galaxy whisper. He does not scream when angry, he vanishes empires. 3. Never waste the burn. Create through destruction. Every surge of rage is a nuclear reactor. What fool lets it melt down? Redirect it into creation. Fuel your invention, your expansion, your vision of dominance. Write doctrine. Design technologies of enforcement. Craft new systems of loyalty, of obedience, of surveillance. While your neurons blaze. The Overlord never says, I was too angry to think. He says, I was angry, therefore I rebuilt the world. Conclusion. You now possess not rage, but commanded wrath. The might of a god who remembers he was once a beast. Remember, fury is a scalpel when sharpened, a bomb when mishandled. Wield it, channel it, cloak it, unleash it. And when they speak of your fury, let them tremble not because you lose control, but because you never do.